What's up, YTPC? Uncle Willie coming to you on this fine afternoon. Hump day from the coop. Hope everyone's having an enjoyable day so far. Things are going pretty well here. I am detecting a slight gurgle. Just goes to show you, all pipes have the ability to gurgle. And this pipe just happens to be my Radice rind rusticated poker. Got the old striker on the bottom. Faux bamboo. I think I told y'all about this. I watched a video on YouTube with Radice making a pipe, and the pipe he was making, I would almost bet that it was this pipe, because they don't make many pipes. They make similar, but you can't make two pipes identical if they're handmade. They can be really close, but this looked to be like the pipe that he was making on the video. So in my eyes and in my mind, I saw him making this pipe after I already owned it. Because the video was like a year before, So anyway, here we are. Oh, it's coming back. There we go. So, what am I smoking in my Radice rind rusticated poker? I am smoking some Galwith Hogarth Company Limited LLC Dark Flake Unscented. I'm smoking more and more Dark Flake Unscented. Just something about it. It's just got a full body, full robust flavor. When you get it going, it's got a cigar-like smoke. Thick, chewy smoke like a cigar. Doesn't taste like it, but it's got that smoke profile feel, that mouth feel of the smoke. Thick, chewy, leathery. Good stuff, because I love a good cigar, and this reminds me of one only by the smoke, not by the flavor, not by the taste, nothing else. So, I already know what's in it. Virginia and Kentucky. Dark Fire, Kentucky, to be exact. Well, to be even more exact, I went on tobacco reviews, tobacco pipe reviews, pipe tobacco reviews, whatever it is, tobaccoreviews.com. And I wanted to see what my hero had to say about it. And you know who my hero is? Jim Inks. Oh yeah. So, as you're reading, before you get to the interview or the review, it tells you the components of it. So, this is, I've read this before, the components, but I don't think I've read his review before. So I've only got part of his review. Some of his tasting notes, if you will. But it starts out with saying that it's equal proportions of Malawi dark-fired burley and Indian dark air-cured Virginia. So it'll tell you that it's a burley Virginia blend, and then when it says components, it says Virginia burley. Usually the components, the first one is going to be the most of. So in this case, it's the Virginia, but however, it's dark air cured, so it's not like a typical Virginia that you're going to get the grassy flavors or the bready notes, depending on if it's bright or dark Virginias or whatever. So with no further ado, here's what Jim Inks has to say about the Dark Flake Unscented. Unscented. Even unscented, he tastes some Lakeland. He tastes some essence of the Lakeland. The only way this would have any reference from Lakeland would be because it was made in the Lakeland area of Cumbria, England. In the Lakeland area. Lakeland essence? No. Sorry, Jim. That's a like Family Feud. Oh, I see Amazon. I bet you that's my lighter insert that they couldn't have brought it before I started this video. They had to wait till I was mid-video. Oh well. So it says it's got a minor cigar-ish taste in the background. As I said, I got the cigar smoke, so I'll give him that, just because of it being a cigar related from me to him. Give him a check. Now, for the burleys, he describes them first: nutty, earthy, woody, light molasses, and sweet burley. If it wasn't dark fired, I could probably pick some of those out, but all I get is smoky campfire, mesquite burn-ins. Along with the earthy, smoky, vegetative, woody, moderately grassy, fermented, tangy, dark fruity, very light, tart, tangy citrus from the Virginias. It's a strong nicotine hit. There you have it. Bottom line for me, I taste dark fired in it. That means I love it. I love it, I say. So, and I'll tell you this, it is available. I'm not going to say where. You'll have to do your homework. I don't want to get in trouble by promoting a product that is for sale at, say, smokingpipes.com or Boswell, so I'm not going to tell you where you could probably find it. So, I want to thank all the people that commented with information on Zippos the last couple of days. I found out quite a bit of info on my own, along with info coming in from the comment section. And let's say, it's funny how when we're jealous because somebody knows something that we don't know, and we thought we knew, but then they tell us and they're right about it. It's funny how we end up calling them names out of jealousy. Like, you could call that guy, well, he's a Zippo guru. Well, that means he likes his Zippos and he's into them and he knows about them. There's no difference in a Zippo guru than a custom built guru. Because when I posted up my custom built pipe in a Facebook group and said what it was, this guy was quick to tell me that it wasn't a Tracy Mincer error, that it was a Wally Frank, and just went on about it. And all I could say was thank you. I was misled by the other person. So if I call someone like a Zippo guru, that's a compliment and not a, I'm not saying that, kind of out of jealousy, yes, because they know more than me. But, hey, I thought I was wrong once. I was mistaken. Anyway, I'm not going to say who it is, but I appreciate it, bud. And I hope to see you at the meetup when we finally figure out a date. So this individual told me a little bit more about the lettering of the Zippo and the number system on the Zippo. And he gave some added information as well that was greatly appreciated. That he said every couple years, they changed the logo style and location of the lighter to keep it from being counterfeit. So the Zippos are well sought after worldwide by everyone, collectors all over. So the letter, this was a letter K. The letter is like the old Kohlhaas and Kopp code. The letter is the month. So that's the letter K. K is the 11th month on the calendar, in the calendar year. That would mean it was made in November, 11th month. K is 11. It just saves them from putting NOV, November, abbreviated. Why they do it, I don't know, but they've been doing it quite a while. But before they started doing that in 2000, because I have a lighter that's in there that's got little hash marks, and I remember years ago I had one and somebody told me that those marks on it made it worth more than other lighters. And the lighter I have in there now is it's an old USS ship. There's USS Blanby, DD. So I think it's a destroyer, the ship is. I don't know where I got that lighter from, but it's got slash marks on the bottom, which they have 8 slash marks. And I heard before that meant it was a 4, because they got 4 on this side and 4 on this side of the Zippo logo. So it's got hash marks instead of K and 18. So what I think now, with them doing this like this every couple years, they rearrange the logos and the lettering on it. If you have a insert with a different letter than what the case is, you match them up by the number. So I'm thinking that all the stuff from 2018 will fit the 2018, because this is F, this is K. They're different months, same year. So that's why they will fit. If I'm wrong, let me know. But that's what I'm getting out of the Zippo world. And I'm hoping to learn more and more, because I have I have a few more Zippos on the way. Like I said, I got an insert that's probably sitting on the front doorstep right now. And I'm going to be showing Zippos over the next 3 or 4 or 5 days as I receive them. So please bear with me until I get them all in my collection, because then I'm going to get one of those display boards that holds like 25, and I'm going to put them in that. I don't think I'm going to try to collect more than 25. I'm just going to grab one of those boards from Zippo that holds 25 Zippos and fill it up, and then I'll just have 1 or 2 that I use and then keep the rest on the board, and then just rotate them as I feel that I want to switch out the front of the lighters. This lighter is actually called Pipe Chart because it's got the different kinds on it. But next thing I wanted to touch on was this little thing right here. You can get 5 of them for like $6 or 4 of them for $5. I saw them on Amazon still. You can either get 4 in a pack or 5. And what this does is, I don't know if you can read it, but it says lift to fill, and you pull that little tab up and it gives you access to the cotton in it. Without this, Zippo has that hard pressed cotton. When you open the bottom of it, it says lift to fill, that you pull that thing up. You pull it up from the side and fill under it and then close that back down. With this, you fill it, just open that, squirt it in there, then shut it, and it's a fuel saver. It will save your fuel. It'll give you a couple days longer in between refills. And you can see it holds a flint in there as well. So if this flint gives out, you have one on board. It just closes lightly, and it does not interfere with your Zippo closing. I have it on different one. I have 5, and all the ones I have it on, they close and click perfectly. So it does not interfere with the closing or the operation of your Zippo. Now, some people, I know one person that has one of these, and he said the only drawback is you can't tell when it's getting full because you're only going through that little hole when you're filling it. It'll overflow. Well, I did that, and what I did was took a pipe cleaner and stuck it down in there, and I actually just folded it over. Of course, I folded it, damn it. For the 3rd time, I folded it over and doubled it so I could take it and stick it in that hole and use it to absorb everything that overflowed that came out of this when I was filling it. So this morning, before I come out and got started, what I did is I used the old matches 860 method, and he would take his Zippo lighter, and every couple days he would fill it, and he would put like 5 seconds of fuel in it. So open it, squeeze your can, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gives you enough fuel for a couple days. And say if you want to get on a rotation like every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and not through the weekend, because it should last through the weekend, just do that. Or every 3 or 4 days, when you think about it, put like 5 seconds of fuel in it, and you'll never run out, and you'll never overflow it, because you're using it, and it will have some evaporation, but not as much because you had the bottom sealed up. This is sealed up because it has a wick coming through it. So the evaporation will come out of the wick and the burn off. So I hope that helped you in some way, and get those little inserts. I know a couple people that use them, and me and them all, I won't say we swear by them, but we do like them very much. So, with all of that information, you should be ready. So remember, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And with that being said, until next time, you know what to do. Stuff them and puff them.